The only time that a bully is going to be effective is if you believe what they are saying. So for instance, and I've used this example before, I'm going to use it again, okay? If I know that I am somebody that's able to create a relationship, for instance, okay? And somebody starts talking crap to me and they're like, Dylan, you're going to be single forever, okay? If there's a part of me that believes that is true, then it's going to very negatively trigger me and I'm going to react. How could you say that about me? You don't fucking know me. Don't talk to me like that. What's wrong with you? And then they get a rise out of you and they start laughing at you. And the whole point of their bullying worked, okay? They're just saying things to trigger you, okay? When you don't identify with that, when I know I'm able to create a relationship and you come up to me and you're like, Dylan, you're going to be single forever. I'm going to be like, okay. Like, who are you to tell me that? And why do I care what you think? It's just not going to be anything that triggers you. That's important for a multitude of reasons, okay? But most important, one of the more important reasons is you're going to be able to respond to it differently, okay? You're going to be able to respond to it differently. So when it comes to bullying, or you're starting to level up and take better care of yourself and people around you are getting jealous, most of the time that jealousy is, again, you're triggering within them changes. You're being the example that of the changes they want to create for themselves, but don't believe they can quite yet. And because they don't believe they can quite yet, instead of recognizing that they're insecure and triggered, they are trying to subconsciously bring you down to where they are to serve as evidence to their beliefs about how they're identified, that you can't overcome or create this change because that's what they believe about themselves. Okay, so that's all you need to know. Okay, once you recognize that, you're gonna laugh. You're like, oh, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna be the example all day long, and you can do it too. Okay, you can do it too. I believe in you. Okay, I'm not going to feed into this, but when you react to it, and when you're like, why are you doing that? Why you don't even give somebody the opportunity to come into that awareness. Okay, when you're grounded in your beliefs, you're gonna be like, well, that was kind of rude. Like, what did you mean by that? And if they try and gaslight you, oh, I didn't mean anything. Well, okay, well, I believe I'm going to be able to create this change. And, if you were doing something important in your life and you were growing in your life, I would totally support you and be happy for you. You will have them shook. You will have them shook because they're going to walk away from that interaction and be like, damn, why was I such a fucking hater? Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just be happy for this person? You just let them sit in that. Okay. All right. As for family members or people that are bullying you too, when you're grounded in your beliefs, you're going to, instead of getting triggered, okay, because you don't believe anything they're saying. It doesn't matter what they're saying. You already know who you are and how this area of your life is. Shuck. Yeah, exactly. You already know who you are and how this area of your life is showing up. You're going to be able to deal with it in a regulated manner, just kind of like how I said there. Okay. So you're not going to put up with people's BS. You'll remove yourself if you need to. You don't feel the need to argue. And you're more likely going to go in the direction of like, hey, I'm just curious. Like, why did you think that was appropriate to say? Oh, you want to start screaming and yelling now? Well, I can't hear nothing. This is not going to be a part of my day. The moment you're done with this, I'm going to continue to have a good day. This is not stopping me. You are not going to bring me down. You're not going to bully me. You are not going to fuck up my day. I don't give a fuck what you think or what you have to say. Okay. So you're not going to interact with me this way. And I'm also not going to allow this to take from my ability to continue to create my life. So have fun trying to bully me and take me down. It is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's a losing battle for you. Stop wasting your mental energy. And it's that way, like genuine way of responding because you're identified, that these things won't, there's no point in even trying to bully you. Like you're going to look stupid. Not you, them. Okay. And they're going to feel stupid too. Like you're not giving it any sort of anything at all. Like I don't need your approval and I'm not going to allow this to mess up my day. So have fun yelling at the wall. And if you do something that threatens my life or something that is extremely something that is threatening towards me, I am going to take the appropriate measures to not allow that to be my experience. Take whatever you think that means from it. Don't fuck with me. I'm not the one. And if they don't like it, who cares? Okay. Some of you have family members, and I understand you're in living situations where maybe there's multiple people ganging up on you, whatever it may be. When you get those beliefs in alignment as well too, again, it's not going to trigger you as much. And I would go in the direction of taking on an identity where this is never your experience again, where you're never in a situation where people can bully you, make fun of you, put you down, and you're stuck there. Okay, some of you, I don't know. I usually, like most people that are watching my channel are 18 and up. Okay, but if you are not and you're in a situation that is undesirable and it just is what it is right now, that is where you want to build up that self-belief and then know that you're going to create circumstances and situations for yourself where this is never your experience again. And when you build up that self-belief, this stuff is going to bounce off of you. You're not going to react to it anymore. You're not going to feed into it anymore. You're not going to believe anything they say. It is not going to serve evidence for who you are, or what you're going to create in your life anymore. And because of that, because you're not getting triggered anymore, because you're not reacting to it anymore, you're able to focus your energy where it needs to be focused. You're able to come out of that interaction and be like, you know what, I'm still a bad bitch. Okay. I'm going to get the things done that I need to get done. This is not going to be my experience anymore. I'm creating a life that I love. And that does not include any of this bullshit. And that's going to be where you can focus yourself properly and put yourself into the position so that when you are able to get out of that environment, you can do it sustainably. All right. So make sure you address your triggers. Okay. Make sure you address your triggers and don't let people fuck with you. All right. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Two really, really important topics. All right. And it's going to be very funny. I do want to say this. When you take on what I'm talking about now and you don't give people that reaction, it will become comical because they're going to continue to try. They're going to continue to try and get a reaction from you. They might amp it up. They will start making, it will become a clown show. It really will become a clown show. Okay. They might do some really ridiculous things that is extremely immature. And you're just going to sit there and give it nothing. Okay. And they will make such a fool of themselves that I guarantee you they're going to, when you genuinely make it nothing, okay, they will have no choice but to recognize that they were being a clown. And 9 times out of 10, they apologize to you because you gave it no reason. Like you just decided to lose your mind on your own. I'm just sitting here I'm just sitting here like just living my life, having a good day. I don't know what's going on with you, but like you did that. So I hope it was fun. Okay. It really will become very comical. All right. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. Okay. I hope